Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about the empty box or brushing scam. It's funny to think about it, but this time of the year or any time of the year, you go outside and there's an empty package on your porch. Could be from a neighborhood prankster, but more often than not, it's probably from a scammer online merchant. Now, why does this scam happen? Well, number one, the obvious reason is that you dealt with an online merchant on Amazon or Walmart or wherever. When you get scammed, you buy an item, it shows up, and the item's not there. But more recent months, brushing or empty package scams occur because online retailers on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, and other online sites are trying to establish themselves as legitimate resellers. Now, criminals are keen to the fact that people look at online reviews when it comes to buying purchases online. And why wouldn't you read a review to a purchase online? You want to make sure that whatever you're getting sight unseen is going to be legitimate. And criminals are always thinking of new ways to trick you out of your information. So the empty package scam is part of that. So what criminals will do in order to set themselves as a legitimate online retailer is to send out packages in order to show that they are in fact legitimate. Now, the online shops don't realize sometimes, or the people monitoring these online shops don't realize that the packages are in fact empty. All these scammers want to do is to send out packages to unsuspecting people, regardless if they have items in them or not. Kind of like the seeds from China scam that took place a couple of years ago. But the alarming thing about the empty package scam is the fact that criminals are using your online credentials in order to set up online reviews. Meaning that you got the package, they've sent it to you, so then they can commandeer your Amazon, Walmart, eBay account and write a fake review for themselves. Now, as far as online reviews, I think Google has kind of got the I guess mastering this market, because normally they will track where the IP address of the review is left. So normally if people try to write fake reviews on Google, if you're doing it all from your location, then Google is going to know that and take the reviews down. But the one thing that Amazon and some of the online shops haven't figured out is if these reviews are coming from different IP addresses, then they may think that they're legitimate, even though they're not coming from the same location or country where you're located. So it causes a big issue because criminals, once they get established with the empty package scam, then they definitely can go in and start selling really illegal stuff, or just be known as a known reseller so that it's easier for them to sell the illegal stuff online. So as far as the reviews, kind of challenging, isn't it? Because anybody can leave an online review for a package or for any product online. And the reason why you don't want these criminals having access to your accounts as far as online reviews, even after they send out the package, it's a good thing, or a good way for them to start selling other products or bogus products, having your review on there, and that way it makes them look a little bit more legitimate. So how can you protect yourself from this empty package scam? Well, some of the tips that I have come from the good old USPS and from the government as far as how to protect yourself, but the most common thing is to use common sense. And so most of these tips you probably already know, but let's go through them anyway. So the first tip is, if you receive a package and you're asked to pay for it and you didn't pay for it, then don't pay for it. I know that it's kind of common sense, but beware. Now the challenge is with online shops like Amazon and Walmart, eBay, it's hard to tell when those packages come in. So most instances, if you are ordering stuff online, make sure you're paying for it in advance. That way you don't get the trick of, well, let me have you order this package. The next thing you probably need to do as far as fake reviews in this scam is to go into your online accounts and make sure you're changing your password so that scammers can't leave fake reviews for products that they may or may not have. One of the things you need to do with your online shops is to change your passwords on a regular basis, especially if you're shopping for Amazon. With an Amazon account, just like a Google account, there are many things tied to that online shopping account. Some people think that, well, I have an Amazon account, I just use it for shopping. But if you're signed up for Amazon Prime for those goodies, it opens you up to a whole new world of things that could happen. Your Amazon account, unlike your other shopping accounts, is linked up to your Amazon Echo devices. I can't say the wake word because there's one sitting right next to me. Online storage can happen through Amazon. So if you're storing items using your Prime account, need to make sure those passwords are always changed because documents and photos that you're uploading online can get you in trouble in a situation where a criminal can use extortion to you. I shouldn't say to you. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, they could just use extortion. How about that? Imagine if you had compromising photos or documents uploaded to the web. Definitely puts you in a situation with the criminal if they get access to your Amazon account of all the things that they have access to. So we're now talking about smart devices and your files on your computer and your photos on your computer. You can also worry about criminals making purchases without you knowing. And if it's got your account credentials, then it's going to be hard to prove to Amazon that it wasn't you unless you've got packages that are going to places that are far away from you. So always change your passwords for your online accounts to keep yourself safe and secure, especially your Amazon account with there being so much tied to it. If you get a package you don't know, return it to sender, kind of like Elvis singing that song. And I think that was Elvis. But anyway, returning to sender is a good thing, but keep in mind though, if an unknown package does show up, according to the U.S. Postal Service, it's within your rights to be able to hold on to that package. Now, the chances are rare that some electronic item like a TV or a brand new car is going to show up at your front door. But if you get a package and it does have some goodie in it, you can keep it. But it's probably best, especially if it has a return address on it, to go ahead and write return to sender on that, and the United States Postal Service will send that back to you. You can also have the option of throwing that package away, which is probably what I would do. Empty box or not, you can definitely, within your legal rights, throw that box and that package in the trash. You won't get in trouble for it. It's not like the scenario of don't open up someone's package or else you get in trouble. Now, I shouldn't have to mention this, but anytime there's money involved, make sure you check your credit report, as well as any financial statements to make sure there's no funny business going on with your online accounts. Again, a lot of these online accounts are tied to many things. Like, for example, your credit card information stored online with those online retail shops you shop with, right? People have it happen with them in social media as far as criminals getting access to credit card numbers. So make sure that you're always checking statements, especially during the holidays, to make sure that there is no crazy activity going on. Also, if you have issues, be sure to call support. If you need help calling support, Amazon makes it difficult, doesn't it? We got a great resource for you I'm about to share. Give me a second and I will pull it up. Now, funny thing, when I was out of town last week, I had a hard time getting this website to come up. The website's called Get Human. And look at me trying to type and show this on the screen. It's kind of embarrassing. Let's get back to me and then we'll find Get Human. And we'll get up the right website. Let's see here. GetHuman.com. Take one of those M's out of there and you can go to GetHuman.com. So let me close out some windows here and then I'll show you GetHuman.com. And there we go. GetHuman.com, the right one, not Have I Been Pwned, is a website that allows you to search for a company and get their phone number. So for example, if you wanted to type in Amazon's phone number, you definitely could. Go to Amazon.com or just Amazon. As you can see, there's a support number. And Get Human, minus the ads, which you should close out and ignore, like I'm doing, will get you any phone number for any company at all. And if there's a number not listed, go to Get Human. You'll get that number listed and get in contact with a live person. But anyway, after that long drawn out thing of me pulling up the website and finally getting to Get Human, make sure you call and alert them to the package that you received, and make sure that if you had a record of the online retailer or maybe an address information, give it to support for your favorite online shopping company, and maybe they can find out the bogus retailer and put them out. Then finally, contact law enforcement. Why is that? I know a lot of these scams occur overseas, but you have to remember law enforcement definitely collects a database, whether it be local PD or FBI, of a lot of these scams that go on. Some of these scams actually are US based, so it would be a good idea to contact law enforcement to make sure that you report the scam, so that if it's tied to someone locally, then they can make an arrest and put that criminal behind bars where they belong. You know, it's like the old World's Scariest Police Chases. He thought he could mail a package out, but the only package he's going to be holding on is his jail clothes sitting in a 6x9 jail cell. Horrible analogy, but I had to do it. But yeah, law enforcement can definitely help, so keep that in mind. So again, if you have an unknown package show up, follow these tips to make sure that you don't have your information compromised. Most importantly, if you think your online shopping account has been hacked, make sure to change the password so that criminals can't get access to your information. So with that said, if you've got comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. Love to hear from you to find out if you received an unknown package on your porch and what you did about it. Now with every video, I'm always asking, if you like this video, please like or subscribe. Share with your friends. But anyway, there's someone out there that needs some tech help. Make sure they get it. My job is to make sure the technology for everyone has the ability to open them up to a whole new world of experience, ideas, and experiences. I love technology. I've read all the manuals, and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.